can kiss your ass goodbye.
Good heals there. I received some good heals there. Excuse me. All right. All right. Let's do it. Not much, just doing a little testing out a different build, basically. You know me, Ambe. I'm not even doing quests. Man, you're lucky I'm even level 75. Oh, Oh, the cute Fae, 11 and 0. 140,000 damage. That's 40,000 more damage than anybody else. It's not bad. So this is a different different build I'm using. And as you can see, it's working pretty good. The Wrathgate quest? Which quest is that? Dude, I don't even know which quest that is, man. The Wrathgate. Where do I do it at? No, I like to keep track of my damage numbers. I like to keep track of my damage so that I know that I'm improving. It's for my own personal edification. Dragonblight? No, I haven't done that one yet. It's a cutscene. Excuse me. Well, how do I start it? How do I start the quest? This is just a quest line that starts in Dragonblight. Cool. Hitting blows, 0. Well, this guy's insane. He's just like, I'm going in. Why not here? Let's help him out.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Okay, well, I guess, you know, I guess all those other people down there who attacked all died. Because there at the end, I just felt like it was me versus the whole Horde team. Hey, Marcus, this is just Guild Wars 2 UI. I actually do want to do endgame content in this particular expansion just because some of the gear I need for my PvP build requires that I get some of the Ice Crown. I need the Death's Verdict trinket from both the heroic and non-heroic. So basically, I double stack that trinket. That's what I need, you know. Let's go kill some horde. I need some more people to come and not die. Can you guys not die this time? Ooh. Okay, or not, or just die. I mean, or don't engage. Come on, where's my wingman? Come on, talk to me, Goose. Yeah, I don't do a lot of in-game because I have a hard time playing with other people. I have a hard time playing with other people, Iron Bay. Come on. You know that. Hey, this time I'm not going to get caught in a big cluster fluck. Okay. I'm just biding my time to drop in. There we go.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And the wife's texting me. So... I don't know, I mean... I don't know. This weapon hits harder, I think. But it feels not as good because it's so much slower. But it's got resilience and all that fun stuff, so theoretically it should be better. If I could get into, I mean, I need to get into a guild and then do some of the Ice Crown stuff. But I don't really want to tank her, like, raids, because I disdain. The reason I don't group with other people is I can't stand when people bitch and like, get all, like, fucking high and mighty and shit, man. Pull faster. That kind of shit, you know what I mean? So what I would do if I did ICC is I probably would just... I know, but I mean, what I probably would do is just set up a ret build and just run it as a ret and just try to get... I mean, the trinket is a DPS trinket, but I also need the shield, and that's going to be a tank shield, so would have to drop, and then nobody else needs it. You know, needs it. We'll see. ICC is right around the corner, Einbei. Actually, there's some Argent tournament stuff I actually need. I think there's I think I need the marks that come from the tournament, because there's a vendor in Dalaran that sells a Librum that I need, a DPS Librum that gives me strength. So.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, we got one of those crazy damage dealing shamans in here. Or is he like below me or some shit? Got some range on that ability, huh? Good. Well, tell me what to do. I don't know. I don't know Wrath. I don't know Wrath. I'm doing stuff that I like to do. I like to do PvP. I don't really know Wrath that well. You know, I kind of did a few quests, you know, yesterday, and I soloed Tempest Keep and Botanica. I actually leveled like an entire I leveled like from 74.3 all the way to 75, just soloing those dungeons, you know. Nice bubble. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Really?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah.
You were screwed.
Yeah, the slow, I don't know. Slow weapon feels weird. I'm not used to slow weapons. That's all. That's all you know. That's all you know. That's awesome. Whoa. Nice death grip. Right away from the person who was going to kill him. God, I can't even see who I'm targeting right now. People keep... DKs keep death gripping. I can't even see my fucking mouse, you know?
You can kiss your ass. You were screwed.
I had a hard time just even seeing my mouse there, you know? There's so much shit on the screen. DK's death gripping everything. My keybinds, I need to change some of my keybinds. Let's zoom in. It'll be a little bit easier if I'm zoomed in. Well, there I go. Feels way off of what you're into? What do you mean feels way off of what you're into? Oh, you watch some of your old healers? Yeah, I like... Why push mid flag? People are stupid. There's a reason you push mid, because capping flag is worth 100 points, that's why. I'll never understand how people don't understand that the flag is actually pretty important. You know? I mean, we're up by, like, barely any points, and if they get the flag and cap it, they're immediately ahead of us by almost 100, so that's why the mid's important. That's why it's important. You know?
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed. You were screwed.
I love how he death grips me in there because he's got like 10 people with him. And then as soon as I back up, he ain't coming after me. Yeah, man. And I didn't like Lost Ark. Well, first of all, I hate isometric view. I can't stand isometric view. I think it's horrible. You know?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yep, you were gonna die, dude, until you got pulled out of there. Where's my teammates? Where's my teammates? See how we're losing? Do you see the person? A moron. Fucking idiot. And he was sitting there saying, why are people attacking mid? And I was trying to say, the flag is the most important thing, and I don't care what anybody says. The flag is the most important thing in Eye of the Storm. Like, he was like, he didn't want to go and get mid and get the flag and defend the flag. And so now he you know, they let forward get the flag. They've now capped it 3 times, and they hold a lead of, you know, almost 300 points. And that's all because they got the flag. You know what I mean? Now, if you're gonna, you can easily counter that, but what the problem is in a pug, it's hard to get people to do that, to counter, you know, to like go take other bases, you know. Bye-bye.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Uh-oh, the bubble! The bubble! Oh no! Oh no, I got a DK coming after me. Here, watch this. So that DK is like, what is he, like 80% health? I had like just a sliver of health and I just basically pounded him into the ground. Too funny.
You were screwed.
I think if there's any MMO Einbay that I would go play right now that could really kind of hold my interest, it would have to be Guild Wars 2. And I've been very, very close to playing Guild Wars 2 this past week. Very close. I've even logged in probably about 10 different times looking at different characters trying to figure out what I want to play, you know, and what I want to do. So yeah, Guild Wars 2 is definitely the one that I'm most interested in maybe playing right now. DK is strong, but you have to know how to play it, you know what I mean? I mean, you have to know how to play it. So. Oops. The only characters that kind of scare me really is hold on a second. The only characters that kind of scare me really is the druids and the shamans because spell damage, because I'm not good at spell damage, obviously, because I'm a paladin. So like no melee class really scares me in this game. There's so many roots, you know? You're constantly like rooted in this game.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
No, we lost. We lost because the team didn't really understand the concept of protect the flag, right? Like, I'm a firm believer in the flag in Eye of the Storm. You know, there's a lot of people that aren't. That they're like, oh, take bases. But the problem with taking bases, it's very, very hard to hold the bases. Because you could take these bases over here, but the enemy spawns right here. So it's very difficult to hold the bases. The easiest strategy, and I've done a lot of rated battlegrounds like years ago, the easiest strategy that works is just take the bases on your side and run the flag, and, you know, game over. It's a tried and true method. Tried and true, you know, method, you know. So. Guess we can kill this guy. How about this guy? Let's kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, now people are just fighting. They've given up. Well, the game's over, right? Game's like over. But what I pride myself on in most PvP situations, in most games where there's PvP, is not dying. That's the one thing I hate is dying. I hate dying. Alliance with that leader, like Hunter to CC, just for yeah, very true. So what was Einbei saying? Einbei, there's some sort of. So, anyways, I changed my build. I definitely hit a lot harder now. I'm squishier though, because I dropped out of anticipation. I dropped out of improved Devo, so I lost a lot of armor. I lost 5% dodge, but I picked up a little more crit, a little bit of debuff here, which I'm not super. I don't really care about debuffing the enemy that much because in most situations, melee enemies don't threaten. People who have attack power don't really threaten me. Maybe only the hunter would be where that's kind of good because I can hit him a few times and he'll disengage away. And he'll still have the debuff on him, so he's not doing as much damage. But any like melee that's standing right in front of me, I really don't care too much about reducing because they just don't. So far, they don't just blow me away. I kite DKs. DKs I'm gonna do some damage and kind of kite them. I kind of hit and run on a DK. Rogues would be good. This Vindication would definitely be good for rogues because rogues can, you're stunned a lot, and so they're basically just beating on you while you can't do anything, and while you're stunned, you can't regenerate health, you can't defend yourself, so that makes a big difference. And then this ability that I picked up, the Judgments of the Just, is pretty cool because it does reduce the cooldown of my hammer, and it also increases the duration of my Seal of Justice, but also, other than that, it also reduces the melee attack speed of my target, so that's actually kind of cool. So I've got a couple abilities here that are going to debuff the enemy. These are good for one-on-one scenarios or dueling or whatever. You guys know how much I duel, which is basically never. I never duel. Yeah. But you need the slow weapon here, just for basically because of Shield of the Hammer of the Righteous. I'm sorry, actually, it's very hard if it's a slower the weapon, the harder it's gonna hit, because it scales with your weapon damage. Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I mean, I want to get the stuff from ICC, but it's such an effort trying to find the right people, trying to get in there. You know what I mean? It's not really. It's not worth it because this is just Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it could. I mean, if they came out with Wrath of the Lich King, like, Cataclysm and all that shit. I mean, not Wrath, but I mean, Classic, like Cataclysm Classic. Mists of Pandaria Classic. If they keep doing that and going along with it, I guess you could progress for a long time. Yeah, well, I mean, what I want to get out of the game is more PvP based, but the problem is it takes so much effort to get the gear that I need to set up my character the right way that I don't really have the patience. Wait, where am I? My wife was texting me. Hold on a second. What's this character's name? Is it Shady Vale? Oh, this is Shrill? Really? No. Shady Vale. Oh, the account's Shrill. The one thing in Guild Wars 2 that I always wanted to get better at Einbei was the crafting, because there's all kinds of neat crafting. But I mean, you step into Guild Wars 2 and just look at the beautiful, absolutely gorgeous graphics. Is it the best? And I've never seen. I've never done that stuff, and I actually really like crafting. So I think one of the things that I might do is I might start playing Guild Wars 2 and just really focus hard on crafting. You know, like learning the crafting because, well, here, Einbei, you, like, if I go to here, hold on a second. How do I do this? Can I? Let's go look at my bank. Although I'm sure I can access my bank from probably anywhere, but let's do it the old-fashioned way. You can level 80 by crafting. That's pretty cool. I think Guild Wars 2 has some of the best environments of any MMO. Like the level. I think the level design in Guild Wars 2 is probably the best. Like when you talk about like the scale and the design of the levels, like when you look at this entranceway here, it's so epic and it's so beautiful and everything about it is really well done. Like kind of the space, you know, like the leveling of it, like you can see the different layers and how like symmetrical it is, you know, how you've got the buildings here and the buildings here forming this really nice walkway, and again, you know, the ceiling, how you have these arches going above your head. Really cool that they've got these that are just for plants here. I think that's awesome. And then you've got real bridges that have, and then it's just great. I mean, I could go on and on. You know, I love.
Look at me across a crowded square and
The other thing I like about
I
it
can
is
hear wedding trumpets already.
one of the things that's not done really well in MMOs is the world doesn't feel alive in a lot of MMOs. It feels really dead. But Guild Wars 2 is not like that. I mean, you can go up and
How's it going?
talk to people.
How can I help?
Had a doggy. It was bigger than me,
See?
and it said woof.
We'll put your skills to the test at Mina's target shooting.
Yeah. And Guild Wars 2 is not like that. It feels very like alive, even though there might not be a player standing right next to it. It feels very alive because there's always NPCs and stuff. So yeah, I mean, you always say, is it the same thing as like Final Fantasy, where the later versions are better, right? What is this? This mount is weird. He's like translucent. Look at this mount. That's crazy.
Speak quickly. How do you do?
So here, Einbei.
May Duena bless you.
So here's my bank, Einbei, alright? And you can see there's a lot of stuff in my bank. How do we... Here's like, I guess the armor skins. I don't have very many, probably. 'Cause, you know, I don't... But I got a lot. I got some crafting stuff in here. Look, we've got some inscriptions. We got lots of rawhide leather.
Act with wisdom.
Look at these. Since I wasn't using any XP boost at all. Look at, I have 18 writs of experience, XP mini booster. I've got 2 experience boosters, another
Can
2
I help you?
experience boosters. It's stacked. Oh, they don't stack. Transmutation stones. Look, item boosters, birthday boosters, teleport to friend. 2 flame ram blueprints. I didn't have this shit. I don't even know what it is. Heroic booster.
I have so much to do.
Experience scroll. Experience
things have a
scroll.
right to
Experience
grow.
scroll. Thick leather.
I'm not sure about this.
Here's the crafting, I guess. So here's like the crafting materials I have then, right? So here's like what like some of the crafting stuff I got on
How do you do?
Bay. See, look. Look at all the crafting materials. Because I haven't done any crafting. Like, I haven't done hardly any. So you can see I've got just crafting materials lying around. Look at all these pieces. Tiny fangs, tiny scales. Lots of leather. Leather, rugged leather, thick leather, hardened leather. Milling stones. I've got 2 level 80 boosts right here. Because you know me, I'm very much against boosting, so I've got 2 level 80 boosts that I've never used. Double strength boosters. Got like
Our deeds
golem
are
bankers.
reflected in the
I don't even know.
trade.
A lot of the stuff I don't even know what it is.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'll change it. I'm just on my lunch break. How about that?
Greetings.
And we have, what's this?
How do you do?
Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons. Not now.
May the Six watch over you.
Login rewards. Okay.
Look at this. So pretty.
Can I help you?
Good to meet you.
Well, aren't those in the crafting bank already? Oh, those weren't the crafting bank? Well, here. I thought that's what that was. Hold on a second. Like, this is, yeah, see, this is the material storage, right? Is that different than crafting bank?
All things have a right to grow.
Yeah, see?
Act with wisdom.
Material storage, right? Wardrobe storage. Yeah, the character one I knew. Like, the character one, you can go in here and go, like, here and say deposit all materials. That I knew. Deposit compact. Yeah, so yeah, I always do. I always do deposit them that way.
Look at this. So pretty.
I have so much to do.
Seize the moment.
Yeah, but it's like... But I mean, look. I just love how cool the game looks. Like, the world looks so cool.
Where did he... Oh, he's probably down at the pub again.
There's a currency wallet too. Let's see, currency wallet. So here's my currency. I have 2,856 gems, 46 gold, 209,000 karma, 147 laurels. Guild comment earned through guild missions. 10 transmutation charges, badges of honor. I'm sure this is like really low compared to what most people have, I would imagine. Like airship parts? Yeah. Oh. Some stuff I know. Yeah.
I will need more endurance.
Yeah, the other class that I have that's pretty cool is, I'll let you know, Guardians are my favorite. What a surprise, right? But the other class I like is this one. This is the Elementalist. And she's crazy, like... she's crazy. Look at this girl, right? Look at her weapons. Her daggers are like, they're like animated. This bubble, dude, this.
Fury rising.
I don't remember.
How very satisfying.
Oh, how very satisfying.
I am mighty.
Yeah, the Elementalist is very, very cool, but a lot to manage. And when you think about abilities, like I've got 5 abilities, but I've got 4 different stances, so to speak. You know, each element, you know, water, earth, air, fire, and each one. So you've got basically 20 abilities then. I can't remember what the keybind is for this, but I think it'll... It's not telling me. There it is. Is that it? No, it's not it. Don't know what the keybind is for that. Ah, there it is. Frost breath. Little freezing thingy. Another shield. We have a couple different shields.
Glorious air.
Ooh. I love the sound effects. It's one of the piano classes? It's very... I think I'd have to play this class a lot. Like, really a lot, too. One of the things I love best about Guild Wars 2 is that I don't have to worry about macros, and you know what I mean? I don't have to worry really about macros, and you don't have to worry about trying to fit 10,000 skills on your bars, which in World of Warcraft...
I'm dying here.
In World of Warcraft, it's, you know, I do, and it's kind of annoying, you know, especially when you're switching different versions. You know, it can be very annoying.
You're kidding, right?
I am river and ocean.
Get over here and help me. I'm going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With this, there's a lot of... I mean, you could basically... There's a lot of rotations here with this particular class. You know, you could do, like, you know, this, and then switch into here, and this, and this. I mean, you could just constantly be, you know, rotating through all these different abilities. And there's no global cooldown. You know, it's not like when I switch stances. Like, when I switch stances, my abilities are immediately available. That's really cool. You know, you don't have that in WoW. WoW always has a stupid global cooldown, which I always thought was kind of a dumb thing.
Got me.
I can barely stand. Protect the new and improved me.
Yes, I knew that. Because it's the same thing when I use the Guild Wars 2 UI for World of Warcraft. It's the same thing. So we can use tab...
Somebody help us.
We can tab target in Guild Wars 2.
Ruined.
Here come the flames, brother.
Like here, I'm tab targeting. Or we can obviously click the target, which is not really good. Or we can just forget about all that and just go to action cam. And just let it hit what's in front of us. So I like the variety that in Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 gives you that
I'm dying here.
ability to do it any way you like.
You're kidding me, right?
I like that one. That's cool. Yeah, I like the dual dagger. Somebody, it was, I don't know if it was you or it was Reptilian. I think you and Reptilian are the ones that know most about Guild Wars 2 when I play Guild Wars 2. It'll affect the first 3 skills in your bar. That doesn't look like I have a scepter. Look at my armor.
I thank you. My cows thank you. Everyone who eats beef and drinks milk thanks you.
My character has really cool armor, don't you think? Pretty cool. She's got a great running animation. There's a vendor in over here. Look how the parkour works. Like if you're close to a thing and you kind of... Sometimes she'll do like a little hop over the... and actually touch the thing. Yeah, see that?
Hello there.
I'm gonna get you, chicken.
Let's see the color of your coin.
Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, and I've actually talked about that a lot. I've mentioned it multiple times in my videos, how the character's legs will bend when they stand on ground like this. How look, one of the knees will bend. Let's see if we can get it. See how the leg bends as you're on uneven ground. A lot of MMOs do not do that very well, but Guild Wars 2 does it really well. Yeah, the attention to detail. I mean, the people who made this game, I'm so glad that Guild Wars 2 is still around, because there was a time when I thought this game was going to go under. You know, I actually remember, Einbei, there was a time when I think we all thought that Guild Wars 2, when they laid off all those people, that we all thought Guild Wars 2 was going to get shut down. You know?
We just moved here. Can you tell?
Oh? How so?
Everything's just been going so well. Greetings.
May Lissa aid you.
Can I help you?
All things have a right to grow.
A lot of WoW players thought that. Well, when they fired people, when they like let people off at ArenaNet, you know, when they like were laying people off, I was worried they were going to shut the game down. Yeah, I don't know. I just the thing that makes me not play the game is how little I know about the game. You know, it's hard when you've been out of a game for a long time, or in Guild Wars 2, where you haven't even been in the game like a lot. It's hard to like, you know, to like jump in and have to learn so much, and you feel like you're so far behind all the other players. It's hard for me, and in fact, it stresses me out. I get stressed, like. You know, that's why I like playing new MMOs that are brand new, because I feel like I'm on the same playing field. As, you know, you think learning's fun, and it is fun, but when there's so many people that are so far progressed down the path, and I'm not, and a lot of times people are not very nice to you because they know stuff, and they think when you ask questions, they're like, "Oh, idiot, you don't know," you know, that kind of attitude. You know, it can be difficult for me to want to put the effort in. But like even this character who's level 22, it's like even though I like this character, I probably would never play this character again. Like when I step away from a game for a long time and I come back to it, like I always want to start from level 1. I just feel like I want to start over and learn from the beginning. I just find it more enjoyable than coming back into the game being like level 40 or something and not remembering, you know, where I was, what I had accomplished on that character, what I hadn't accomplished on that character, what my goals were for that character. You know, I don't even remember it. I'm like, oh man, I don't know where I was, what I was doing. You know, you know. So, and that's why a lot of times when I leave a game, I don't ever go back. That's like when I play Turtle WoW. It's hard for me to leave and then come back. Although Turtle WoW's not too bad because vanilla, I know vanilla very well, so it's not as hard. But a lot of MMOs like Final Fantasy, if I leave, it's hard for me to go back because I gotta relearn all the stuff that I learned once before and have forgotten in the time that I was gone. Which just feels like a waste of time. It's like, well, I've already done this. Now I got to go back and learn this shit all over again. You know, the goal is to have a. Yeah, I know about the story tab. The goal is to get one MMO that's really good and just play it and just play that one game. But I just don't feel like any of these games can really hold me the whole time. You know what I mean? I mean, Guild Wars 2. The problem with Guild Wars 2 is, like I said, the end game is not like I don't know. It's the combat's not quite as my favorite. It's not my favorite combat. It's kind of wishy-washy. Controls, while they're good, still don't feel. It's not like World of Warcraft. WoW has the best, like, most fluid movement, and like spells and abilities just feel really nice and smooth. I don't know about that. There's plenty of people who have played WoW from day one to now, and they're all probably pretty happy. But yeah, you can definitely... You know me, I get burnt out. But I play lots of games. I've played tons of MMOs, you know? The problem I'm having is all the MMOs I've played have been around for years. You know, they're old games. What MMO have we played recently that's really good, that actually came out in like the past 5 years? I can't think of a single one. When you talk about all the games that are good MMOs, they've been around since like 2000. I think the latest one was probably 2014, if you consider Black Desert one of those. Right? You're talking like 2012, basically 2000. You know, WoW was 2004. Guild Wars 2 was like 2011 or 2012. You know, Final Fantasy was like, what was that, like 2012? I don't even remember when. Because there was Final Fantasy, then there was Final Fantasy, you know, Reborn, where they basically took the original game, which was kind of crap, and, you know, redid it. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to find this. Yeah, here it is. This is it. Yeah. This is the final minutes of Eorzea before they shut this down and You know, redid the game, rebuilt the game, and launched it. What, 2 years later? You said? Yeah. And basically, what happened was this big planet, right? This planet like kept coming closer and closer, and then it just basically crashed into the world, didn't it? Yeah, yeah. This was like amazing what they did here. So this, so I guess at a certain time, then they switched over to the ending like cinematic, I guess, right? Look, now loading. Now remember, a lot of people were playing this on console, right? This was like PlayStation 2, right? This wasn't even a PC game, was it? I don't even think this was a PC game. You have to correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the moon crashed into the world, yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's the only time I've ever seen a game company work the shutting down of a game and a rebuilding of a game into a cinematic. It's like the only time it's ever been done. And then to show the cinematic at the end of the server when the servers go down. It's really, really unique. Yeah, it is, yep. It's funny how they're like fighting and the world's basically just how did they come back? Oh, this is how they came back. The wizard here like protected him, right? And like teleported him out. I think he saved him, right? Asian MMOs and their freaking sparkle, right? Asian MMOs and their sparkliness. Everything's got to be flashy, right? Yeah, every end marks a new beginning. 1.3 million views. This was released on 2012. Wow. Oh, and then the music. Oh, you gotta love that Final Fantasy music, though. Oh, Shadowlands was bad. Shadowlands was like the worst. It was literally Shadowlands was like the worst WoW expansion. It was the worst. I mean, not even close. I mean, I actually had way more fun playing Warlords of Draenor. Actually, I had more fun playing Warlords of Draenor than I had playing Legion. And people were talking how great Legion was. I had more fun in WoD than I did in Legion. I had more fun in Cataclysm probably than I did in Legion. You know, because they hadn't put in, like, they hadn't, like, WoD started to have all of it, but when you go all the way back to, like, Cataclysm, they didn't have all the stupid, like, systems in place and all the grindy, like, you know, it wasn't quite as dumbed down as it is now. The game's like a mobile. The game's, I always say that WoW, the retail, is just a mobile mount collection game. It's a mobile mount collection game. You know, I mean, I swear that's what keeps most people in the game is, and of course, Asmongold doesn't hurt that prospect by having his mount contests. You know, everybody's like, I gotta collect mounts like Asmongold. You know what I mean? Anyways, I gotta go back to work. So. Shit. Yeah, I gotta get back to work, guys. I'll talk to you later, man. Blizz used to be the best in the West when it came to... Yeah, they used to be really good. No, Battle for Azeroth was good. No. Battle for Azeroth cinematic was really good. I was very impressed with the Battle for Azeroth cinematic.
Ours is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world. And we have forgotten what makes us strong.
Close ranks! Advance has won! Lordaeron will be ours! My king, we have her cornered.
Keep firing!
The dwarves. Yeah. Back when people actually liked Sylvanas. The maze with what looked like arcane missiles. Anduin gets pissed. Boom! Oh, man. I thought it was a good cinematic. I like the cinematic. I liked the ambience, the sound, the music. It was good. Paladin's OP, baby. Greatest class in the game. Your message has been pinned. Okay, we gotta see that all again. I just want to know why he's got such a broken short sword. Alliance soldiers always look like little midgets, like little chessboard pieces. It's his father's, yeah. Get the chess pieces up. How can you not like the cinematic? It's awesome. It's so epic.
Stand as one for the Alliance!
I think it's the last. That to me is the last good cinematic they did. So it's totally epic. It's hugely epic. It's really well done. I think it's a fantastic cinematic. Yeah, well, for me, I'm into WoW, and I like. But I'm into like art and music and animation, so I appreciate how good the animation is. I mean, there's some really good animation. You know, the character models look fantastic. The armor looks really good. It's just really well done. I appreciate it from an artistic point of view, you know. Like, even like Anduin's face is so realistic looking. Like, where's that one shot of his face? With where the scrapes on it? When he lifts his hand up to the sky, I think that's where it is, yeah. Right here, I mean, it looks good. I mean, his lips look really good. The cut looks real. It's just in the dirt. It just looks good. Yeah, the Horde were good. I mean, the Worgen here looks or whatever it is, looks great. The Horde looks good too. The Horde looks really good, right? Let's see. The skeletons don't look that good, but they look kind of mechanical. But right here. I thought the Horde looked pretty good. The coloring isn't as good as it could be, and he looks kind of too glossy and wet for some reason. But where's the? Here it is. Yeah, the troll looks cool. The Tauren looks really good. I like the Tauren.
Push forward!
Oh yeah. I don't really judge it. I mean, I don't really judge it that way, Blue. Like to me, it's like they're just doing that because they're trying to build up tension and they're trying to build up that epic feel. You know, it's typical. Uh, it's done in movies all the time. You know, where like one side is beaten and down and out. Like you see it all. It's probably one of the most common themes in movies where you have the good guys are like going up against some sort of evil force. Like for example, like a good example would be like Independence Day, right? Like the ships come down and they're blowing up cities and everything looks bleak and people are dying and everything's in despair. And then all of a sudden they figure out a way to go up and destroy the lead ship. And then it drops the shields and then they blow up one ship. And the next thing you know, the whole world planet communicates and figures out how to kill each individual alien ship. And the human race has overcome this massive enemy that we didn't think we could defeat. And it's that kind of same trope, that you see over and over again. It's the same thing here. They're like, oh my god, the Alliance, you're killing our, we can't get past their siege vehicles, they're blowing down our walls, they're killing our people. And it's not until Sylvanas jumps in and saves the day. But Sylvanas is a Mary Sue. I mean, she's like freaking so powerful and so like just ridiculously over the top. But anyways, yeah, it's hard for me to play any of these MMOs anymore because I just, it takes a lot of time to. I mean, like I said, I want to do the PvE because there's certain things I really want, but I just don't know if I'd get into a guild that's going to let me run as like a ret, and then they're going to be able to, because I need the shield, right, and I need the 2 trinkets, right. Yeah. I need Death's Verdict item and Death's Choice. I need both of these items, right? I need this one, Death's Verdict. I need Death's Choice. I need there's like an ICC shield that I need. I need 2 tier 10 items for the Hammer of the Righteous set bonus, which increases Hammer of the Righteous DPS by 20%. So there's all these things I need which require me to do PvE, and I don't know. I just don't know if I have the will and the effort to do it. The Horde didn't even have that in the cinematic, though. They just... Oh, yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't have that cinematic, but they were trying to do the same type of thing, where, like, when things look bleak, some event turns it all around, and that was Sylvanas, like, kicking ass, basically. They weren't on Warmane, right? They are unique, right? But they're unique to each other, to themselves, right? So Death's Verdict and Death's Choice could be equipped. Both of them could be equipped. They on Warmane, right? I don't know if on Wrath of Lich King they can, right? But if they can, I mean, I'm sorry, in Classic, on Wrath of Lich King Classic, if they can, that's best in slot for a protection. If I want to do like a protection PvP character. So, but I'm out. I got to go back to work. Yeah, we don't know. I have no idea. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, guys, have a good day. I'll probably be streaming tonight. I just don't know what I mean, the most leveling I had done on my character was when I was doing when I was just soloing those instances out in Netherstorm. I just took my paladin in there and just soloed them. Like I was soloing Tempest Keep and the Botanica. I was getting like maybe like if I do a full clear of one of those, which takes me like maybe, I don't know, 40 minutes, maybe 40, 50 minutes, I might get like a third of a level, So if I clear one of those instances, spend like maybe 2.5, 3 hours doing that, I could probably do a level, but that's pretty slow, I would imagine. I don't know how fast it takes to level from like 75 to 76 in Wrath. I don't know what's considered a good, good speed. I'm sure like good speed would probably be like 40 minutes or something crazy. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Have a good one. Peace out.